As always, you probably can't even see me, but if you can, that's great. This message is for Cancer. Remember that you don't have to be a Cancer in order to listen to this message. Make sure I hit the if anything resonate with you, add up to something. Okay. So yeah, let's get right on into it. Okay. Oh God. All right, Cancer. So the first thing I'm getting that this is wild. All right. Something can be wild. Something can be. I'm also getting wild caught. Okay, wild caught fish. But I'm also getting like I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. So it's something about being scared of loving someone else. Okay, but this main message is about who your enemy is when no one is watching. Okay, so somebody might be wild, wild caught. I'm also hearing wild, wild cats. Okay, so something about cats here. That can be someone's logo, someone's school logo, wild cats. Okay, but also I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. So it's something about that video, something about that song here. All right, something about fall season. All right, this can also be a fall. Somebody may have fell, okay, or something is falling. And when it all falls down, ooh, I'm telling you now, when it all falls down. So something about that song, about that message, it may have a meaning in there about when something all falls down, or when it all falls down, or when something falls. Okay. I'm also getting Jack and Jill run up a hill to fetch a bowl of water. Jack and Jill came tumbling after. So somebody falls and then another one falls. So once one person falls, the next one will fall after. Okay, as well. All right, this can be even just talking about the fall season, the fall leaves. All right, okay, something about the colors, burnt orange and burgundy red. Okay, and the very greenish green, the pretty green. Okay, those colors. All right, I'm also getting a label. Okay, something dealing with a label. Maybe a label is maybe have fallen. A label has something connected to it, or these labels, the labels that I am seeing the songs for. All right, record labels, or something dealing with physical labels, labels that's on food products, on certain things, maybe on windows, on doors, just labels. Okay, this is my label. Okay, this is my brand. This is what I do. Okay, I'm also hearing this is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not. This is why, this is why I'm hot. Okay, so all right, that's cool. Okay, generation. All right, we might be talking about a generation of when things was hot. Okay, as well. All right, when did that song come out? This is why I'm hot. All right, maybe it's something dealing with that year, something dealing with that time. Okay, something dealing with that generation. All right, as well, what generation is that song in, or what generation is these songs that came out? Who is these generations, or what was these generations that made this type of music? Okay, whoever this is dealing with your enemy some way, somehow, this is connected. Who is your enemies when no one is watching? Okay, this might be something that they like, or something that they work with, or whatever the case may be, or it might be something that you do. The reason why this is why your enemies don't like you. Okay, something dealing with things being nostalgic. Okay, yeah, so we could be talking about childhood memories, we could be talking about just old school things, we could be talking about 80s music. We have 80s here, something about nostalgic. Okay, so somebody can be in the 80s, or something specific about the 80s that had happened, that's dealing with this generation now, or this label now, or man, something about being labeled here. All right, maybe as an old school person, or somebody that likes older music. Okay, that's also what I'm getting. All right, something in dealing with north. All right, as well. Okay, this can be up north. You guys can live up north. Um, north, okay. And one of the ones I had got like Christmas, well, like traditions and caroling. So you guys can be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, maybe some of y'all need to watch the Gemini message before this, because I was getting like Christmas caroling, or like negro spiritualist, like music and gospel music, the humming music, things like that. Okay, because the slaves wanted to go to the north. Okay, as well, to be set free. All right, that's what I'm just picking up. Okay, something to remember. Okay, somebody's memory, your memory of north. Remember to go north, or something about north. Remember the north. Okay, it could be a movie about that. Something about the north. I'm just hearing north. So it's like a literal movie that talks about somebody's on a mission to go north. All right, up north. Okay. Yeah. um Super selective. Okay, so somebody can be very super selective about who they're around, super selective about where they're going, super selective about their memory. Maybe they are steady going right north, because even though north is going up, north could also be meaning to go back up, go up, go, like will wind things back, for some reason. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm also seeing like a tape, like a VH1 tape. We need to rewind it back, go back. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing all the way back. Okay, so something about that, something could be going back. Okay, I'm also seeing like somebody spinning something, or like rowing something, but they're going backwards. So it's, you got your hand and you're going backwards with something. Okay, whatever you do. Okay, this can also be a certain exercise, all right, at the gym, where you get in this thing and you're going back. All right. Okay, so that is just some of the channel messages and channel words that I got for y'all right now, Cancer. Okay, I'm definitely tired. So let's see what I can get from the tarot and some other things. Then it might make sense in some way, somehow. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh boy, I hope y'all doing good. Let's see. All right, we got hyper. Some of y'all can be very hyper right now. We got hyper in the Empress. Okay, so we got excitable, high strong. All right. Oh boy, I know y'all gonna wanna look at this. Okay, hyper in the Empress. All right, so it's something about someone that is very hyper about maybe their pregnancy, hyper about having a baby, hyper about becoming the Empress, hyper about stepping inside of this Empress energy. Or this is just specifically an Empress that is very hyper, very excited, very high spirited, right? This could be y'all. Okay. um wow, this could be like the type of Empress that is very just outgoing. When I look at I said look at, but when I see somebody with vibrant colors on, very bright, like neo rainbow colors, like very neo type, neo orange, neo green, neo pink, but they're very bubbly, they're very wild, they're very fun, they're very outgoing. It reminds me of a friend that I have named Driana. Like her energy is off the wall. It's amazing. Um very hyper. So you might be dealing with a woman that is very hyper, or y'all are this hyper woman, okay? This woman that energy just never dies down, okay? Always uplifted, all right? Okay, so let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Cancer. All right. So, all right. For some of you guys, this can be about like I said, a pregnancy once again, but we got egg sacs in the reverse. It says a maternity ward full of spider eggs. So it's something about you maybe being the only one, okay? When we think about many, or we think about something that's being birth of many, but it's not being birth of many, maybe it's being birth of one, okay? Birth of one, birth of one. That kind of sounds like a movie. I know also as well the Spider Woman movie is out. Maybe something dealing with Jennifer Lopez, something dealing with Ben Affleck, something dealing with the new Spider-Man movie. Maybe some of y'all need to go see that, figure out, well, what is the meaning of this movie as well. Okay, something about the truth is in there, or some type of truth is inside of this movie, or inside of the birth of one, okay, of one person, of one child, or this is the birth of one. Okay, some people can even be naming their child one. All right, or they could be naming their child the meaning, whatever name means, birth of one. Okay, let's see. Let's see really quick. Let's check out this new Spider-Man movie. What is this about? Spider Woman movie really quick. What is this? Okay, A Kiss of a Spider Woman. All right. So, let's see. Um A Kiss of a Spider Woman. As y'all see, Ben Affleck, but it premieres in New York City on Monday night. Okay, which is tonight. All right. What else can we get about the movie? Now something about Madam Web, but we're talking about Kiss of Spider, a Kiss of Spider movie. Let's see, what can we figure out about this movie? Kiss of a Spider Woman is a 2005 musical drama film directed by Bill Condon. Hopefully I got his name right. Okay. I'm not good with names. All right, something about October 10th. Okay. This is in an adaptation of a 1976 novel. All right, a Tony Award winning Broadway musical. The film is set in a Argentinian prison during the military dictatorship in the early 1980s. Hey, it's in 1980s. Period. What did we just say? We just said 80s. Okay, let me tell y'all, 80s right there. 1980 right there, period. Okay, so that's dope. Okay. Um it tells the story of Luis Molina, a gay hairdresser serving an 8-year sentence for allegedly corrupting a minor, who forms an unlikely bond with Valentin Aringo, a political prisoner. To escape the harsh reality of the prison life, Molina recounts stories of Hollywood musicals, practically one starring his favorite actress, played by Jennifer Lopez. Okay, so maybe this has something to deal with what we talking about. And I was getting a lot of music references as well. So it may be something about this movie that we need to see or is inside the message, but dealing with your enemy, okay? So this is what this is mainly about. Your enemy that's who is your enemy when no one is watching? Okay. Who is your enemy when no one is watching? It says the film it successfully blends themes of escapism with deeper social commentary. All right. It also brings a fresh perspective to the beloved story while honoring its roots in both literature and musical theater. Okay. So, all right, that might be something here. Okay. That might be something. Let's see, what is the birth of one? Even though I never heard of that, the birth of one, I don't see. I see something it says before the birth of one of her children, which is a poem, but the birth of one. Hmm. That'd be a beautiful name that has a meaning to it. A name that means the birth of one. Okay, so we got a couple names here. The meaning the birth of one. I really don't know how to say their name. Um, I is Regina. It's Regina. And in Um, okay. So that's what I got so far. But I'm just pulling up this. All right. So the first one, the Iphigenia. All right. We talking about genie again. Of course, genie. All right. Or Jenna. Genia. Okay. It says a name associated with a mythological figure who was sacrificed, often linked to the concept of birth. All right. So, anyways, the birth of one. All right. So, I think that's a beautiful name. So that's what we got. So somebody, um, they have something to deal with the the birth. This may be um somebody that is related to someone, or like I said, someone that is dealing with birth, okay, or something dealing with the movie. Here, something dealing with the 80s, something dealing with North. Um, Also, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? So someone could actually be like creating a video, or it is a music video out there where it's somebody that's actually putting in a videotape, a VH1 tape into the TV, and we're winding something back and going back to the 80s. Okay, back forth and forth. Once again, we hearing that, but we winding things back. Let's go way back. And this could be a music video. This could have something to deal with it. And this could have something to deal with the vibrant colors. Like I was getting 80s, right? So when I was talking about I was seeing a woman with just, these neon colors, the 80s, that's what it was. It was a lot of neon rainbow type thing. We could also be talking about a certain ice cream, a sherbet, okay, or something tasting like sherbet, like raspberry, orange, lemon lime, okay, that type of thing, okay. All right. I don't know how. Okay, this could also be your enemy. Basically, is someone. Could y'all hit the like button for me, please? This could be your enemy rewinding a take back on you. Maybe somebody likes to rewind a take back on you, or looking back at your childhood. Or I'm also seeing if this is connected to a older message, maybe an Aries, right? Of going back to where you had the films, because I was getting Dutch farms and I was getting like the windmills. So when we think about windmills, the windmills can be like a Ferris wheel, but a windmill can be like, of course, one of these, a ceiling fan, a windmill could be spinners on a car, but a windmill can be um, uh, like airplane things, like to the part on the airplane would have to spin. Anything that spins. Okay, so I'm getting that you can also go back to film, where film was like a movie, right? How they play movies on a TV screen, and they're going back and looking back at something, at old things that had already happened, but something dealing with the North. Okay, it's a movie dealing with the North. I don't know if it's still Narnia or what, but it's something dealing with the North. All right, maybe something dealing with This Is Wild or whatever it is, right? Okay, so but it's something about nostalgic, something about a label. This could even be VH1s, right? If it's not VH1s, it could be CDs, uh DVDs that are labeled. Everything has a label on it. These video tapes or these sessions or these memories are video. They can go back. You can watch them. They are labeled pop one in, right? Okay, that's kind of also what I'm getting. All right, because somebody wants to keep these as memories or keep something as a memory. All right. Um, okay, Cancer. Okay, this can be just something that is not seen, okay, or something that is quite confusing for you. Okay, you can't see something yet, right? It's like I'm not allowing you to see it. I'm allowing it to be a mystery for you. The reason why I said that is because we have the Two of Swords. It's like you can't see this just yet. This woman is blindfolded and she just have her guards up, right? And it's kind of like the energy where, all right, well, I'm sitting here, I know something is coming towards me, and all I can do is just have my swords up. It's also giving me the butterfly thing or the moth over the face, the Silence of the Lambs, where the woman, she can't see inside the house because it's so dark, even though she knows that the killer is there, but she can't see shit. She can't see nothing. He can see her because he have night goggles on, so it can be something that somebody has a more advantage against someone else that cannot see, okay, as well as they can. All right, that is maybe something hidden. All right, because this is also a dismissal. All right, dreary, bleak, gloomy. Okay, something can be very foggy, right, for someone else. Okay, this can be very dismissive, or this can make you feel like, okay, maybe I just need to dismiss this, or what am I missing? Something is missing here, something is not seen just yet. All right, in a certain situation. Okay, Cancer. Wow, I got y'all 25 minutes. So this might have something to do with that, or a person that's like that. Okay, Cancer, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Okay, and this can be something that's super selective, or somebody has superly select. selected you, okay, for whatever this is, or they like to super select you for whatever the memory is, okay? Dealing with something. So that is what I got for y'all, Cancer, and hopefully something resonated, and I'll be busy back. Peace.